Good morning, guys, and welcome to iPunt Smart. We're also racing from Kenilworth today, and in Kenilworth the going is good. It is hot, 40 degrees probably, or getting close to that today. We start off in the first, and here my first choice goes to Picketbird Alley with a very close old Tawny in second place. Probably both first choices. Dean Canamer only has two for the day, and this old Tawny has been gelded and does have the best overall ranking and speed rating and bomb roll and bat curve, and will improve on only his third run. So will Picketberg Alley. Glenn Puller's only one for the day. Sile Shele is running much better now that he's on Comedy Ding all the time, and those two is my first two choices. Preemptive Strike, the only runner from Dennis Dreyer with markers, blinkers, tongue tie fitted, is my third choice. A little bit of bat to get to 3 lengths, and then a very interesting fourth choice in Jack the Jet Setter based on that 1.56 bat figure. Now that 1.56 bat figure was over the 1,000 Kenilworth the last time, and it was with Smitsdorf riding, and he was only 2 lengths behind the winner, and that's a good sign for Candice Bass Robinson. So I would make him my fourth choice with some more improvement to get into the top 4. Then Jack Be Quick and Boomra and West Coast Pirate and Sabina's Prodigy and even Benjamin as well. They all have chances. In fact, Benjamin, I wouldn't be surprised if Benjamin makes a huge improvement. Also being gelded, Greg Shane takes the ride, so there's some intentions there. So not an easy race to get through. Maybe a bit of each way value on Old Tawny at 9-1 and Jack the Jet Setter at 40-1 currently. In the second, I ended up with going with Greg Shane and Eric Sands. Also best overall ranking, best bat curve in the form of Arendelle, and got a little bit of a draw from 14 to overcome, but the best bat curve is what appealed to me, and not much separating Arendelle and Flashlight and Queen Nabia. Queen Nabia being the favorite, Glen Cotson, but no value at only third on T curve. Does have about 4 or 5 lengths on the bats to get through, so all things going equal, he should be able to actually compete very well. But I just got that kind of a feel to it that because there's 2 Woodruff runners in this race, and you've got Adam Marcus with Warren Kennedy in this race as well, you've got Justin Snaith with some hidden form and Richard Fourie on that 766 bats. Yeah, you even Fly to Rio at the bottom here is not far out of it. So a little bit of a tough feel to this, and I have gone 4, 5, 1, 14 and 16, 30-1. I'm looking for some upsets in the bipod today. Then in the third race, Rose Princess, Andre Nell's got some really decent runners today. Rose Princess is 7 lengths ahead of everyone else, but he has got red bats, which means he's got that outside of today's 1600 meters by more than 250 meters. That's a 1200 that he got that. But be that as it may, he takes Grant van Niekerk's taking the ride, and that is definitely showing some intent. So that's my first choice. Then the best green bat is my second choice, In Between Dreams, 7.85, if Rose Princess does not like the distance. And my third choice is another Bass Robinson with Doormeyer in Crimson Princess. And then again and again, Marcus's last ride for the day at 12-1. So I've gone with 4, 8, and 1 and 6 in my PA. And in my pick 6, I have gone 8, 4, 1, 6, and 2. And then in the fourth race, start of the jackpot. I think this is a really tricky race. It is a maiden plate, but there is so many options here that you can go through. So I ended up with going for the Andre Nel double on Son of Silk as my first choice, with Grant van Niekerk taking the ride again. Then Vaughan Marshall and Noach on Crack It Open, the best overall ranking here. Then Ben Suhay, that's been improving. My third choice, then my fourth choice, Pete Bottas got 3 for the day, 22 to 1, best greening points, best median speed, and best on the red bats by quite a bit to the rest of the field. If we look at that, there's 5 lengths to Son of Silk. So if he does like the distance, then he can upset at 22 to 1. Then one-way traffic is my fifth choice, and my sixth choice is World So High. All of those has chances, so I've actually put all of those into my buy pot and into my pick six. And I've actually added the 4 and the 15 as well, Belpunto and Universe Boss in my pick six. So I'm expecting a pick six result there. In the fifth, Somerset Morn, Justin Snaith, Richard Fourie does get gelded, does come from a bit of a rest, does have the best exact course and distance blue bat, and a nice price of 5.65. So that's my first choice. My second choice is Star of the South, Crawford and Marcus. And my third choice is Ticket to Ride. That does have the best bat figures here for a 16 to 1 shot. Not bad. Then expecting improvement from Doppio Oreo because he's from the best Robinson. He's got the best speed rating and he's coming from a break. He's my fourth choice. Kanemair on Alpha Papa. I'll be more interested if Kanemair wins on his first race. So then definitely have some interest there as well. In the sixth, Fire Alley, Captain Flanders, and Knights Templar is my first 3 choices. 7, 3, and 1, and I'm hoping that one of those can win it because that's all I'm going with in the pick 6 as well. Maybe if you want to add Spectra Force, Crawford and Ricks is a good stable and coming from a bit of a rest, and maybe Aqua Bolt also coming from a bit of a rest is my 4th and 5th choices. In the 7th, Kotson and Minar gets my first rated vote. Some value here on Cat Daddy. Gets the pacifiers on, has the best form, overall ranking, bomb roll 168, days curve, bat curve, and exact course and distance. So he's my first choice with Andre Nel and Grant van Niekerk in second on Vikram. And Fortogopia and Crawford and Ricks is my third choice, with Southern Star being my fourth choice. So a few runners that has a chance to win this, 2186 and also the 5 Jailhouse Rock, the favorite. He's got some red bats as the best in the field by not much, but that being said, he is coming from a good stable, and they probably know whether he can do the distance today. So 2186 and 5. The next last race of the day, I ended up going with Van Gogh, the actual favorite, at 1.85. He does look the best one. Then some upset material for me in shades of red, 14 to 1. Tales of Us, again, Andre Nel and Van Niekerk. Best adjusted time speed rating, median speed. And Captain's World, Vaughan Marshall and Warren Kennedy. Some good credentials coming from a break on Warren Kennedy, best exact course and distance. Also has the been gelded, so definitely also want to consider. I've gone 11, 12, 7, and 2 with my next best, the Summons, at 22 to 1, On Your Marks at 14 to 1, Double Agent, and Super Duke. That's it for me, guys. The pick 6 and the buy pot and the PA, everything is at the bottom here. Have a great day.